Hello. Hey, what's up? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Facebook? What's up? So good to see you guys. So good to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Today is Terrific Tuesday, right? Today is Terrific Tuesday. And today is the day that the Lord has made. And guess what? We will rejoice and we're going to be glad in it. And whether you're watching now or whether you watch later, listen, just hashtag replay. We got the good for you today. It will be worth my delayed time for you to watch today, okay? So who is this lady? Who is this lady? I am Mama Lisa. I am Mama Lisa with Good Coffee, Good Vibes, and Lavella Vibes. I help families reduce their toxic load on their bodies and in their homes so they can live happier, healthier lives. Take the toxics off your body. Take the toxins out of your home. So we can put disease at bay. That's what Mama Lisa is all about, right? And I always want to bring you the good. So good morning, good morning, good morning. So listen, I want to jump right in, right? And so listen, like fine wine, right? Listen, as wine ages, it gets better. Okay, I want you to put in the chat, I'm getting better with time. Yes. I am getting better with time. Time is on my side. Why? Because I say it is. Listen, we know time waits for no one, right? Time just keeps ticking. But you know what I found out? I am actually getting better with time. I am becoming a brand new individual over time. You know what I mean? So the things that you go through, you know how that song says, you don't look like what you've been through. And baby, I don't look like what I've been through because sure enough, me standing here is a miracle. What about you? Are you a miracle? If you're a miracle, you're just a certain fact that you're here. Are you a miracle? If you're a miracle in the making, put one. Listen, Mama Lisa has had to trust God. Listen, on so many levels. I can't even tell you so many levels. And some of you are going through like this economy, going to the grocery store and seeing, something that used to cost you $50 now costs you double 50. Everything seems to be 50% higher. And then you're wondering, Lord, have mercy. How's this helping me become better? Because listen, you're becoming a more innovative you. Yes, you are. You're learning some survival skills that you did not have before. And listen, whatever's going wrong, I just trust God, don't you? Whatever's going wrong, whatever's going right, I trust God because he knows my expiration date. He knows exactly what I'm becoming. He knows where I'm going, right? And guess what? Believe it or not, I am trying to find the kind button. I am trying. Listen, some people as they get older, we say we're getting finer with age, right? Some people, when they get older, they get crotchety. Have you ever seen a crotchety older person that's always negative, always mean, right? But listen, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. Even though the circumstances are pressing, when you put on the news, like it seems like everybody's in a bad mood, right? And listen, some of the things that are happening to us, we don't even know why it's happening. And it makes us angry, right? We don't even know why we're lonely. We don't know why our baby daddies are acting like they do. Okay, good morning. Listen, we are getting better with time. Good morning, Glenda. Hey. Good morning, Denise. Hey. Hey, Instagram. I am Dion James. What's up, Dion James? Miss G Mac. What's up, Miss G Mac on Instagram? And TikTok, I always try to see you. What's up, y'all? So good to see you. Listen, I am talking about today. What am I talking about today? We're talking about fathers. We're talking about fathers, how we can help fathers become dads. That's what we're talking about. Just really quick, I want to come on. I'm going to introduce you to Labella Louis the Seventh. Yes, LaBella Louis 7, okay? Because Father's Day is quickly approaching. June 18th is Father's Day. We can't forget our dads. Why is it? Y'all help me. Why is it that on Mother's Day we get all excited and we're ready to give our mom things? And when it's Father's Day, some of us don't know our fathers, right? Some of us, our fathers are gone home to be with the Lord, but you were certainly a daddy's girl, right? And you get to think about, like me, I get to sit and think about James Arthur, right? My daddy, right? Oh, I adored my daddy. Oh, I loved my daddy and still do, right? I tell you, there is no man that has yet to replace my daddy in my heart, right? And that's normal, right? My daddy was a daddy to me, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. I don't know about my mama's opinion. Okay, my mama might say my daddy was a father, and I'm gonna tell you the difference in just a little bit. My mama might say that my daddy was a father, not a daddy. Okay, but in my heart, my daddy was my daddy. Okay, so I want you to think about, as this grown woman, okay, as this grown woman sits up and tells you, okay, that she loved her daddy, but many consider her daddy as a father. To me, okay, my daddy was a daddy to my brothers and sisters. Yes, he was, according to the rules. Okay, yes, my daddy was married to my mom, and then he married Kathy, and then they had 3 children, which are my brothers and sisters, right? And so, my daddy probably did more daddying later on in his life than he did in mine. But still, I still consider him my daddy, right? Okay. What's the difference, Mama Lisa? We're going to talk about how to help fathers become dads. Women, listen, do you not know that God is giving you creative power? Do you not know that we are king makers? Have you ever heard of that? We are literally king makers. Okay? We make kings. Women, we help men get to that place called there. We help men, we assist men in their vision, right? And this is not old-timey, old fogarty, we help our partners, right, get to their goals. And hopefully they do it for us. But one thing about it, God has called us, right, to get the job done, right? I can tell you by the men that has been in my life, right? I wanted to make their dream come true. I wanted to make their dreams come true. All right. I don't know about you, but a good woman wants to do that, right? They want to do that for their family, their children, so their children can be whole as possible, right? Most families are dysfunctional. Let's start. Don't tell me, look, you can come with your sad story. Mama Lisa, my daddy left my mama when I was 2, and I didn't see my daddy no more. I didn't see my father no more. So right now, I'm in my 50s. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 30s. I don't need my father. Lord have mercy. You said, Mama Lisa, I don't need my father no more. My father was a father. He was a seed donor. He was a sperm donor. That's what he was. Mama Lisa, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. But you know what? I'm gonna challenge you today. How many of you are up for a challenge? Give me a 2. If you are up, if you say, Mama Lisa, my father was just a father. My father was a sperm donor. Then later on in life, my daddy tried to come back in my life, and I act like I didn't even know who he was. Should we treat our parents that way? I don't know. I'm asking you. Okay, here's a father. Definition of a father, right? Definition of a father. A father is genetically connected to the child. That's what a father is. You're genetically connected, yet may not be parenting or doing the day-to-day tasks for the child. If that's the case, maybe you're a father, okay? A dad. Here's a dad. A dad shows up and tucks them in at night. He is the one who develops an everlasting role of influence in the child's life through connection, guidance, and love. Some of our fathers don't have the privilege of living with their children. Now, how many of you, I've seen daddies cry. Some people say men don't cry. Let me tell you something. Mama Lisa is for men. Okay, I ain't lying to you. I have seen my own daddy cry. I have seen my own father cry because he wanted to see me more. And he was so sorry that he was not in my life. We don't know, women, in the secret place of your children's father's life, in his secret place, whether he's a drunk, whether he's on meth, whether he's a crackhead, whatever he is, okay? We don't know their secret struggle. And I have to admit, with one of my baby daddies, I didn't get it. I was young, okay? I didn't get it. But this person was struggling on his own, right? And so whatever I needed to do to accommodate this person in being a dad, I wanted to accommodate him. Now, there are a lot of women that listen. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so let me ask you something. Should fathers and dads be both celebrated on June 18th? Should both your baby daddy, your baby's father, the sperm donor, can sperm donors be celebrated, and can daddies be celebrated? Okay, now let me tell you something. This is a heart check for some of us, because for some of us just saying, I'm getting ready to cuss. Hell no. Hell no. Listen, and I just cussed, okay? You said that Negro, or that person was not in my life, didn't pay child support, don't pay child support, has had my child sitting on the steps waiting for him to come and didn't show up. Okay, said they were going to come, said they were going to buy this, said they were going to buy that, told all these lies to my child. But guess what? He did not show up. So no, Mama Lisa. Okay, so that's a heart check. Okay, 3 discovery ideas. I want to give you 3. Okay, the first one. Okay, I want you to think about some fathers have walked away. Okay, let's think about that. Some fathers have just said, I was a sperm donor. It was a one, that's it. And the child is wondering, like, what happened? Okay, number 2, some fathers were pushed away. Some fathers, let me say this, some fathers were pushed away. I ain't lying to you. Some fathers were pushed away. Can I say this? Let me just say this. In our BIPOC community, in our African-American households, Lord have mercy, I just lost TikTok. Now I'm upset about that. Our African-American households, okay? Sometimes, and I guess TikTok is going to have to wait. Okay, sometimes, Lord, y'all. I can't let, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay, sometimes, and I can't even get out of TikTok. Okay, sometimes we make it hard. Okay, we make it hard for the man, right? We make it hard. We push him away. Because guess what? When he comes to see his children, you know what the first thing we thinking? Because, it's hard on us because we're struggling to pay the bills. And this man has not given us child support, have not given us the amount of money, or the courts have now given us the money. It's still not enough. So we are nasty. Okay. We are angry. All right. So when we see him, the only thing that exudes from us is negativity. The only thing that exudes from us when we see our baby daddy, we see the sperm donor, is negativity. And guess who that hurts? That hurts your child. Did I just say something? Guess who that hurts? That hurts your child when you say bad things about their daddy. It hurts your child. It pushes your child away. Number 2, thank you for my scribes in the chat. Number 2, well, some fathers were pushed away. Why? Here's 3 reasons. Why? Some fathers were pushed away for not paying child support. They couldn't be a daddy. You wouldn't let them. You wouldn't let him be a daddy because you always reminded him. You know what you reminded him of? All the times he didn't pay his child support. Okay? Number 2, the reason why you pushed him away. Am I being too Now, I'm not judging nobody because I lived that with my first child. Okay? My other 2, no, I praise their father. Okay? So, number 2, You're jealous. You were jealous. You know what? Because the marriage did not work out. The relationship didn't work out. You lost the relationship, right? He cheated on you with this woman he's now married to. And the last thing, I'm messing up. The last thing you want to do is have him up in your house, skinning and grinning with his children that he left. Yeah, you're jealous, okay? And you're still not over it yet. He left, and you're still not over it yet, okay? So then we got to dig deep, okay? Then we got to call the counselor in. We got to dig deep because when I think about it, when I think about the thing I did with my first child versus my other two, listen, it's like night and day, okay? Listen, you can do damage to your child by talking about their daddy. Because he over there with her. Oh, tell me what she said. Did she touch you? Did she do? You're jealous. And everybody knows it. And who does it hurt? I ain't lying to you. Listen, share this video. Listen, the only way that the message gets out about Labella Vibes and what we talk about here is that you share the video. But listen, you're jealous. You're a jealous ex. And so this is why the father became a sperm donor, and he don't want to come for the children anymore because he don't want the drama. Listen, if a man after cheating, after mistreating you, still shows up to see his kids, baby, that's some bravery. Because for some of us, we will give him hell on wheels. You know what I mean? Okay, number three. You pushed him away, right? Oh, he was pushed away because he was embarrassed about the time gone by that he didn't come for his children, to see his children. You remind him, you haven't seen your child in 6 months. You haven't seen your child in a year. What a deadbeat you are. What I can't even imagine. No. You see your children crying, right? Because they miss their daddy and they want to be with their dad. That's the most painful thing ever. Can I tell you something? I used to sit and cry, oh my God, because I worshiped my daddy. And I didn't see him a lot, right? Okay, you demean the daddy. Now, one thing that I could say about my mom, she really didn't do that. When she saw me crying and wanted to be with my father, she didn't come over and say, I don't know why you're crying, because your daddy ain't no good. If you have done that in the past, okay? If you've done that in the past, can I tell you, stop it. And this is how I want you to make it right this Father's Day. If this man is still alive, I want you to make it right this Father's Day. Even if you pick up the phone, have the kids call his mama and them, call auntie and them, try to find out where this sperm donor is, where the daddy is, and say, listen, you are able, and some of you did do that, and he still didn't come, baby, then you got to release him. You got to release it is what it is. Let me see what they're saying in the chat. He was embarrassed, about not seeing the kids in a long time. Embarrassment. Knowing that he damaged his relationship will stop him from showing up. He may have gone out with a bang. You may have kicked him out. The police may have drugged him out of the house. Okay? All of that. Your child, when you look at your child, the child still has their father's DNA. What are we going to do with that? We're going to facilitate him becoming a father, because that's what the Proverb 21 woman would do. Because even though we hurt, and every time we see that man, we remember what he did to us, but baby, it ain't worth it. Okay? Let Mama Lisa tell you, it ain't worth it. Okay. How to help a man become a better dad. I have 3 ways. Number 1, make it right. Release him. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mom. Yes, ma'am. Release him. How to help a man become a better dad. Now, let me tell you something. It has been some holidays, graduations, some celebrations where, let me just be real. My first child's dad came, right? And every time for a long time, every time I saw that person, I remember all the things that he put me through. I remember all the things. And every time I saw this person, it was so like, I'm like, I got to see him again. Like, I never want to see him again in my life. Can you please go away? Right? But it did more damage. So then I started looking at my child and going, okay. And then I started smiling. You know, first it was a fake smile when I saw him. I was like, okay, you're here to pick her up. Okay, y'all got blah, blah, blah. You're happy for her. Okay, I see you over here now, but you never was here before. Like, oh, okay. No. So that's the wrong attitude. And I had to do an attitude check on my one self. Listen, I'm talking about me. Okay. But this is how you support them. The number one thing you're going to do to help them become a better dad is you're going to support. You're going to walk in the room. You're going to walk in the graduation. You're going to walk when the grandchild is born, and you know he's going to show up. She called him. He called him. They called on their father and their mother. And you're looking like, what are you doing here? You was never here before. Like, all of a sudden you're here because now you don't have to pay child support. All of a sudden you're here, right? Nope. So here's our babies. Then you look at them and say, look at our babies. Aren't they beautiful? And you're just smiling. And you mean it because you're delivered. Some of us just need to get delivered, right? So anyway, number 2, you're going to foster the right environment for him to feel safe. You're going to have the right vibe around. You're going to foster the right environment so he can feel safe to come and see his children. Like, for instance, like, listen, for instance, he lived with mom and them. He lived with Tootie and them. He lived with his cousin. Okay. He go in and out of homes, in and out of women houses, whatever, the trap house, whatever. You're going to say, you know what? If you want to see your children, you know what? I'll go in the back. Y'all can sit in the living room and y'all can just talk, you know? If you want me to drop them off at Dairy Queen or whatever, so you can get my ice cream, I'll do that. You know, just so you can be with your child. I'll do whatever it takes. Because at the end of the day, people, at the end of the day, ladies, we want our children, right, to grow up with everything they need. And the situation may not be perfect, but you at least want your child to try to know their father if you can, if he's willing. If he's willing, then you be able. If he is willing, you foster, right, the environment for him to feel safe. Now, here's the thing. If he comes around and every time he comes around, you got to tell him how late he is on his child support. Oh, my God. What have I just said? Every time the man comes around, the father comes around, you got to tell him how late he is on his child support and what a sorry man he is. You got to do that. That's you're the judge. All of a sudden, you're the judge. Yeah, you've struggled. Yes, you've struggled because this man isn't paying child support. And here he is. And your children is like, Mama, can I see my daddy? Your children are like, Mama, can I see my father? And you're looking at this man like, why is my child support late? Right? Why are you even here? You can't pay, so you can't see them. Can I tell you something? Let me tell you something. Lisa Jones has never done that. And can I tell you something? I don't care if you can jump out of the vibration. Listen, you can cut me off. Listen, for those women, and I just want you to change your mind. That's what I want to try to do. He's not paying child support and you will not let him see his children. Baby, I know it's painful. But can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Let Mama Lisa love you. You can't do that. You can't do that. Your child, listen, I have grown children. Your child will grow up to resent you. You will be the odd man out. All of a sudden, that child is loving her father because you said all these horrible things about their father that they want to love. And listen, if it's a girl, you better watch it. If you have a man and you have a girl child and you have a little girl or a female in your home and her daddy isn't worth a flying hoot and he's not paying his child support and you done told him and you done told her, you're not seeing your daddy. Your daddy don't pay. Your daddy got to pay to play, baby. damage. You will regret it. And I have to move on. But I can tell you, if I could cry for you, I would cry. You keep that child away from their daddy. You don't let that child go with their father. Listen, did I want my kids going with their daddy? I'm talking about the first and the second set. After we got divorced, did I want my children over there? No, I did not. Okay. In my heart, I didn't. Because I was raising my children a certain way and I didn't want them influenced by other people. So no, you got to come see my child here. But you know what? Children are resilient enough. And you're a good enough mom to put Band-Aids on stuff and say, it's better that they're in a relationship with their dad unless their dad is taking them to a crack house. If their dad is taking them to a crack house, then the daddy can come and sit in the living room and see the child. Or you can take them to a restaurant. You're sitting way over there, minding your business, letting him talk to his children. Okay, something has to work out. Don't give me a story because I got an answer, right? Okay, number 3, unconditional love. I'm about to go. Unconditional love. The only way, unconditional love. So listen, if you want to help the father become a dad, you got to have some unconditional love, right? So when you see him, go to the altar, like, God, help me to be nice to him, okay? Let me love him because he gave me this beautiful seed, this beautiful child in my life. Let me just respect him for that, if nothing else. Let me just respect him because he's my child's father. I know he ain't paid child support in 3 years. I know all you got is $700 for your child's whole life and your child is 15. And I can't tell you, those of us who call ourselves saved and we're Christians and all that, you don't want to hear when you get there, depart from me, I never knew you, because you held a grudge. And guess what? When you hold unforgiveness, guess who the prisoner is? It's you. It ain't the father. The father has gotten adjusted to not seeing their children. Just like when your children play, I'm going to keep your grandchildren from you. What? Guess who you're hurting? You're hurting your child. You're hurting your children because the person that you're trying to make suffer has gone on with their lives and have trying to match the hole that's in their heart, and they go on, but you're still in prison. Lord, let me stop. Okay. So I hope y'all still love me. Y'all pray for your man. And I got this little thing I'm going to post, a prayer for fathers. F is for faith. Okay. A is for attention. When you pray, right? That he can give attention to your child. T is for testimony. Okay. That he becomes a testimony, a walking testimony, testament to your child. Listen, I know that one of my baby daddies is a whole testament to one of my children because they were one way and now they're a different way, right? You're going to pray for his health. The H is in father. You're going to pray for his health, right? Thank you. Look, Toya, you know what I had to do, girl. You know, Mama Lisa can be a little messy, but love me or not. Okay, I got to keep it real. A charge to keep I have, and a God to glorify. And I can't say that I glorify him every day. When I come on here, I want to give you guys the real. Okay, so E is for employment. You're going to pray for you're going to pray for your baby daddy's job, that he stays gainfully employed, and that God would change his heart. If he's not paid, listen, his daddy is God, the maker of heaven and earth. All right, God made him. So I have seen, let me say this. Oh my God, I have seen my stepfather. I ain't lying to you. My mother prayed this man into glory. She did more praying than talking because he was a type person you weren't going to tell him nothing. My mama couldn't be all in his face talking about you need to change and you this and you that. No, she led the life before him. She showed him love. And this man, listen, when he died, he was beautifully saved, knew the Lord, all of this. His whole personality changed, right? So pray that for employment. That's the E in father. R is for relationships. Pray that he gets his relationships right? Pray that he has the right people around him that fosters him being an awesome daddy, right? Okay. Mama Lisa. Okay, listen. I want to tell you now. Uh, whatsoever you find your hands to do, whatsoever you find your hands to do it as unto the Lord, right? Do it as unto the Lord. Let me tell you about, let me just say this, okay? When you want to give from your heart. Whatever your hands finds to do it as unto the Lord. When you go to do for someone, or God calls you to do something for someone, you don't have to do it and talk about it. You can just do it, right? You can just be a blessing. And when God tells you not to do something, yeah, when God says, nope, I want you to sit this one out. Let's see how they're going to figure it out. And let me tell you something. When you, and this is for free, you can't become everybody's hero. You're going to pray for that man and you're going to leave it there. You know your son. You know your son's not a good father. I'm talking to somebody. You know your son is not a good father. You know that he didn't come from that. You know every time you see him, you got to tell him, did you go see your child? Are you taking care of your child? Mamas, do me a favor. Just pray. When I see my children doing wrong, I'm not, listen, shut your mouths. Just pray and trust and trust. Okay, guess what we got? Okay, why don't you be good to your baby daddy? You know what? Give him a gift. Let's see. Love, let me tell you something. Love will change your heart in a flash second. Hate changes nothing. You name calling and calling people names, you coming out of yourself and all this, and you getting in trouble with God because of your mouth. That's not going to change a thing, baby. But when you come up, oh Lord, my battery going out. Hey, listen, Jason, my brother Jason. Listen, my brother Jason loves his babies. That is my brother from another mother. My brother from another mother. But I'm going to tell you something. He's quite a man. And he's just like my daddy. He loves his babies. Okay? Listen, what do I have? Mama Lisa, what? Okay. So we have, this is LaBella Louie. This is LaBella Lou 7. What does LaBella Lou means? It means beautiful hymn. This is hymn 7. Beautiful hymn 7. I love me, right? I love a man's place. I love that men are leaders. I'm going to foster men. I'm going to foster my relationship with men, okay? My son-in-law, Keon, okay? Yes. Yeah, anything that's broken, I want to fix it, okay? I want to fix it, right? Because listen, they deserve it. Let me tell you something. And okay, let me bring this on down. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, Instagram. Instagram, let's see if I can bring this on down. Okay, y'all see? Okay, listen. Okay, here we go. Y'all not even seeing me. Hold on. Okay, let me swing the thing back. Okay, here we go. Let me show you. All right, so this is 7. This is 7. Can y'all see that? Don't even pay attention to my nails. Lord have mercy. I got to go to the nail shop today. Okay, 7. This is 7, baby. You know what? 7 is what? Is a number of God's favor. 7 is a number of God's favor. Let the anointing hands that made this, yes, that's me, right? 7. And what is this, Mama Lisa? This is sea moss face wash and shave cream. Sea moss face wash and shave cream for men. And can I tell you something? It smells. Let me tell you what's in here. White patchouli, wood sage, sea salt. Listen, and sandalwood. You talking about a breath of fresh air. You talking about a light, airy, masculine scent. babies. And can I tell y'all something? If your man don't like this, it's 100% money back guarantee. If your man don't like the smell of LaBella 7, if he don't like it, I will refund your whole dollars. This is how much I know that this stuff is hidden. Okay. Now here's how you can find out how it smells. Okay. Tom Ford, you know who Tom Ford is. It smells like Tom Ford white patchouli. That's what, if you've ever smelled Tom Ford white patchouli, this is how this LaBella Louis 7, but it has a little bit more masculinity in it, a little bit more wood, sandalwood, a little bit more refreshing when he walks by. The sea salt comes out right in the wood, and it smells like it smells like you just want to kiss him. It smells like you just want to kiss him. Okay, so that is that. Let me stop. Okay, then we have the body wash. Look, y'all like the bottles, body wash, and it's a squeezy bottle of listen, all of it is vegan, okay, plant-based. That's all we do here at LaBella Vibes. We don't do nothing else but plant-based. Y'all know that. Listen, 7, okay, so that's number 2, okay, and it's not about the number. This box is God's favor. This is the box of God's favor on your man, honey. Okay, now listen. All right, now let's see. Okay, can y'all see that? It's so okay. Can y'all see? Now this is the face and hydration, hair, face, and beard oil. Face, hair, and beard oil in this boxy. Okay, and this 5-piece boxy. Let me tell you something, babies. You talk about, don't you make me open it. You know what? I don't even want to listen. I'll open it later. But I have a male model who's going to, who I have a new LaBella Louis model, and y'all gonna meet him either tonight or tomorrow night, right? And he's a younger man, but listen, we need men to be represented. Look at this. Okay, so Mama Lisa, what is it? Ooh, look how sexy. Ooh. Okay. This is his body hydration oil. Now, why can't he have some hydration oil? Do all men want to be ashy? Men don't want to be ashy. Men do not want to be ashy, ladies. Help the brothers out. Hydrate his skin, right? And this has grapeseed oil, almond oil, right? Geranium, all the skin-loving oils. It's actually 6 oils in this, plus the fragrance of white patchouli, Tom Ford like white patchouli. Yes, that's how this smells, okay? Because we don't have smell and vision. So I got to kind of tell you. And then the last part, y'all, listen, the candle, LaBella Lou 7 King. Baby, this is a king candle. Listen, let your king light his candle. Light the king candle for your king as you wash his feet. What did I listen? Listen. I'm back. Listen. You wash this man for Father's Day. Listen, y'all want y'all man. Everybody know Mama Lisa have no problem getting married, okay? You know I never. If you want to be attractive, let me tell y'all, Titus 2. 2 Timothy, yeah. Older women teach the younger women. And you might say, Mama Lisa, you're an old head. But listen, yes, I am, baby. I am, okay? I have paid the cost to be the boss. And let me tell you something. It never changes. Men are men. When you serve your man, when you get down on your knees, baby, and you do a pedicure, and you're going to do a spa day for him, and you go, listen, you're going to start with a facial for him on Father's Day or whatever night. Listen, whatever night, you're going to say, baby, I'm going to put some foam on you, baby. I'm gonna put it on your face. Then you're gonna take a warm washcloth and put it on his face. He's gonna be laid back in his recliner, whatever chair. And baby, you're gonna take the Labella 7. Yes, the blessing, okay? The favor foam. And you're gonna put the favor foam on his face as you praying in other tongues. Look. And then listen. I ain't messing with y'all. I can't even tell you. Because I'm talking I might be talking to the married folk. Listen, like that night, you can put this, run a bath water, right? Run his bath water and squeeze this on a squeezy, on a little sea moth sponge, to get the dead cells off him, and put this, let me tell you something, put this stuff on him, baby. And you know how we do it. Okay, you're gonna put this stuff. Let me see. Oh my God. So the bubbles, okay? And this is white and frothy, okay? This is my body wash, okay? With the Tom Ford white patchouli like stuff in it, right? And you're gonna wash his body. And then you know what? The rest is up to you. The rest is up to you. But if you want to change a father into a daddy, or you just want him to come by to see his child. Now listen, all you ladies out there, let me just tell you, all you ladies out there that know a man that has children, listen, here's what you're going to do. You're going to encourage this man. You're going to encourage this man to see his children. You're not going to get an attitude, right? And when he come over, you're going to hand him this 5-piece favor box. And you're going to say, you know what? Thank you for being a father. You might make him cry. Because all you've done is talk about how far behind he is in child support. And you go ahead and spend your coins. You go ahead and invest in him. Because he your dad. Not because you want him back, because you don't. Because you go ahead and invest in him. Baby, I'm telling you, if you can win a soul. You can win a whole soul. If you want your husband to do more of the honey-do list, baby, you go ahead and lay him down and do a spa night on him. And he's going to say, where in the world did that come from? And then after you use it all, you're going to lay it on his side of the sink so he can use it. That's what you're going to do. Mama Lisa here with good coffee, good vibes, with Labella vibes, with Labella Lou 7. Bye. Love you guys. Have a good day. Have a good day.